Well, I want to welcome you to this little discussion of regression analysis and correlation. I had to fight to get this particular chapter thrown into your course, and I'm sure you appreciate having one more little chunk into this course. But you know what? This regression analysis gets to be a pretty handy tool to have, especially if we're trying to establish whether there's some relationship or causality between one variable and another. We do a lot of measurements and get a lot of data that we say, okay, when X is this, Y is that. Well, when we collect it all together, it's always nice to be able to establish whether there is a relationship. You know, like that good old algebra formula, Y equals mx plus b. Well, what we're doing with regression analysis is we're collecting a bunch of x's and y's. For every x, there's a y, and we're looking at that entire assembly of x's and y's to find out what is m, the slope, or the amount that y changes when x changes, and then b, which would be the intercept, or the value of the particular function when y equals 0. Now, there are a lot of subtleties to this particular thing that we're not going to get into in this very short session, but the basics, I hope, will help you understand not only how to do regression analysis on an Excel spreadsheet, but also how this can be very beneficial to you as you go about trying to predict. Well, regression analysis is essentially about trying to take the historical past, the data that you have collected, and try to use that to project the next time or the next event or the next value of some parameter that is of interest. So, if you got your book, you can open up to Black Circle 178 and look at exercise number 60. Now, we're going to be using the real estate data that I sent you earlier, that little file. We use that for descriptive statistics chapter. But we're going to look at it today, and I've got it up on my computer, and I'm going to try to screen over there and see what we can do about looking at my computer. So just give me a second or two, and I'll see if I can get this little camera adjusted.